What's good, gang? And welcome back to another episode with StarVibe. Y'all, today's show is all about Cardi B's Enough Miami, or as some are now calling it, Outside the Party. Because the song is officially off the charts. Let's get into this tea. Now, to be fair, the track did debut on the Billboard Hot 100 at number 10, without a music video, which honestly isn't bad at all. Props for that. But here's the thing: when we dig deeper into the numbers, the pure sales were only 14,000. That's not great, especially when you're claiming heavy pre-sales and album buzz. Let's be real, the label is definitely watching those numbers. They're looking at actual sales, not just chart positions boosted by streaming and radio. With 9 million in radio play, girl, that ain't hard to pull off. The real challenge is longevity. Can Cardi keep this song alive? Now let's talk Rollouter. Should I say lack of one? There's no video, no major performances. The whole thing feels low budget and rushed. I'm just calling it how I see it. And listen, this song was highly anticipated. Cardi teased it on TikTok. Fans were making videos. The hype was there. Her label even pushed her to release it, and Cardi herself confirmed that in a video. Plus, recently, Apple Music dropped a list of their most played tracks, and Cardi had a few songs on there. Her fans were hyped and congratulating her. But let me remind y'all, back when she and Nicki Minaj had that back and forth, Cardi was quick to bring up that her song Money was #1 on Apple too. So clearly, she values that Apple placement. But the Billboard story tells something different. Anyway, I got a lot more to say about Apple Music, but we'll save that for another video. Stay tuned, fam. This rollout's looking shaky, but we'll see how Cardi moves from here.
It's doing so good on Apple. It's actually #1 on the top charts, all genres on Apple. And that's the same shit that you got your Queen Radio on. So how can I possibly use payola on some shit that endorses you? Man, is you shitting me?
I had to really stop and think for a second. Like, wait a minute, Nicki Minaj had her whole Apple Music deal going on, right? She was doing that podcast with them. Meanwhile, Cardi B's song was sitting at #1 on Apple. During the same time she was low-key trying to come at Nicki. That's interesting. Now that people are talking about Cardi being allegedly connected to that P crew or whatever, things are kinda starting to make sense. Like, did she already know Apple was going to give her that push? Did she sign something behind the scenes? Because every time she drops, her music flops on Spotify but flourishes on Apple Music. What's going on there, for real? And let's keep it a buck, we all know her song is about to drop at least 15 spots off the Billboard Hot 100. It had that initial surge. And now it's fading fast. It's already out of Spotify's top rankings after just 14 days. 14,000 in pure sales is not giving what it's supposed to give, especially after all that hype and pre-order talk. I'm starting to think some of Cardi's fans are living in a fantasy land. They're celebrating this rollout like it's a win, but it's giving slow train with no gas. And let's talk comparison. Y'all love comparing Cardi's second album that still ain't dropped, by the way, to Nicki Minaj's fifth. Be serious. Nicki's fifth album had Super Freaky Girl, which debuted at #1 and actually stayed there. That's longevity. A catalog artist, Cardi, she's a singles girl, and no shade. But stacking random singles on an album won't mean much when first week numbers hit. And in hip-hop, first week sales matter. Always have. Always will. Every rapper, female or male, watches those numbers. Cardi's not exempt. So while y'all over there toasting Apple Music stats, which don't even show real stream numbers, by the way, the Spotify truth is painting a different picture. And if Apple did push her up, congrats, I guess. But that doesn't change the fact that this new song is struggling. Period. No video. No real rollout. Just vibes and confusion. Instead of trying to compete with Nicki again and losing again, maybe focus on building something strong and real. Because right now, this rollout is looking trash. But hey, that's just my opinion. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like the video, drop your thoughts below, and subscribe to the channel. Do you think Cardi B's rollout is going to pick up, or is this another fumble? 'Cause from where I'm standing, the label ain't spending a dime. Bye. Y'all, stay tuned, stay spicy.